All right, well, welcome to Eagle Eye Farm, everybody. Marigold standing next to her mom, Poppy. Was weaned, meaning that we took Marigold from her mom. And we do that so that they can develop, so that the moms get a little bit of a break, right? I mean, nursing a very large animal, because Marigold's almost 70 pounds now, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of energy from the moms. And so we had weaned them. But she failed her weaning, and so that means that she started losing weight. She was very stressed. Mom was stressed, and so we put them back together. They're doing really well now. She doesn't nurse very often. We just see her nursing every once in a while. We probably will wean her again or separate them at some point in time. All these mamas and babies will be separated again at some point in time, but that'll take us some time to do. So for right now, we're just, we weaned last week, I think it was, maybe 2 weeks ago, the boys. So the boys definitely can't be in with the moms. They're getting to be of an age where their reproductive system starts to work. And so we need to separate the moms and the baby boys. The moms and the girls can stay together for a little bit longer. We will separate them eventually, though. It's just good for their development for them to be separated. So here at Eagle Eye Farm, we have different pens. We have definitely the boys separated from the girls. So the girls are all on this side of the barn and the boys are all on the other side of the barn. Just because we don't want any accidental pregnancies, because here we do selective breedings, meaning we choose the boy that we want to go with the girl. And so we didn't want any accidental pregnancies. And so we separate the boys and the girls, and then we separate pretty much by age or function. So we have a group of just pregnant mamas, and then right now we have 2 pens of a little bit older babies and mamas. And there's some babies in here that are no longer with their mamas, and ready to get separated as well. So we have that to look forward to. It is, the middle of March now. So other things coming up. I think if the weather holds out for next week, we plan on doing some pregnancy checks, which will be fun. So we'll get on ultrasound and check the mamas and see how many that we have pregnant. I think that we should have about 12 alpacas that are pregnant. Unfortunately, sometimes they slip during the harsh winter, and we've had a pretty harsh winter. And then we go into shearing season. So that's in May. We shear alpacas once a year and we shear sheep once a year. And then we'll also check the sheep. So if you watched in the beginning of January, we did do artificial insemination where we inserted semen into the uterus of our female sheep, or the ewes is what they're called. So we'll have to see how many of those are pregnant. So lots of fun things coming. We're going to get chicken eggs. Of the chicken eggs, I have never done that before. I'm super excited about that. Looking to see if maybe we can get a couple of other new animals. This is Forklow. Hi, baby. She's obviously been rolling in the hay. So there you go. So yeah, lots of fun things coming up here at Eagle Eye Farm. As soon as we get done with, in the middle of birthing season, then we'll start breeding season, meaning that we will try to figure out who we want to get pregnant for 2026. This year we did not go to any alpaca shows, and we'll have to figure out if we're going to go to any alpaca shows in the 25-26 season. I'm not so sure if we will or if we won't. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Other fun things happening. I know that we're going to do an Easter egg hunt. So Easter is coming. I think it's like the 20th or something of April. And so the weekend before, we're going to do an Easter egg hunt here on the farm. So all of the kids are invited to come. We'll have a special sign up for this. So you come, you bring your parents, you get to do a self-guided tour. We're going to just litter the farm with a bunch of eggs that will be filled and have a ton of fun. The Easter Bunny normally makes an appearance here at Eagle Eye Farm. And then we started this new program. We're introducing it this week. And so what it's going to be is on Sundays. If your nonprofit group wants to come and they want to spend some time here at the farm on Sunday afternoon helping, so that would just be greeting visitors, helping people navigate the farm. If you wanted, you could pick up some poop, you could pick up some hay, you could give the animals some water. And in return for your assistance here on the farm, we would give you a percentage of the proceeds from that day. I think that this is a great way to give back to the community. I love to be involved in this community. So right where the farm is located is 45 minutes east of the Twin Cities, so east of Minneapolis, St. Paul. And we are kind of like smack dab between Prescott, Hudson, and River Falls, Wisconsin. So just trying to give back to the community because they've given us so much and have supported us. So speaking of that, so we do everything that we make here on the farm goes back to the animals. So the farm operates at a loss. We're trying to rectify that situation, but it does operate at a loss. So I want for everybody to know that if you ever give anything to the farm, it goes all back to the animals. So their hay, I just was told that I needed to put in the hay order. So that's fun. So I just wanted to also share a little bit about what's happening in my own personal life. So I am Carrie. I am the owner of Eagle Eye Farm, and I have I started 2025 knowing that I wanted to make a change in my life, to be more positive, to be more healthy, and so I started another channel, and you can follow it on all of the major social networks if you want, and it's called Farm Girl Fab, and here I talk about me. Yeah. So, boy, that sounds conceited, doesn't it? But I talk about what it's like to run a farm, some of the struggles that I've had. For those of you that don't know, I lost my spouse, who was the primary farmer in 2023, and so I've been doing it by myself for the past almost 2 years now. Hard to believe. But I'm excited about the opportunities that I have presented to me here on the farm. I'm excited about what's happening. I have 2 kids. I have a 15-year-old daughter and an almost 18-year-old son. My son, Tucker, is getting ready to go to Case Western. And so we're going to be taking a tour of the school for students that will be attending. So we'll be doing that in April. So he's a kicker and punter for football. So super excited, super proud of him. So he'll be graduating high school in May and then going on and playing football in college, majoring in finance or something along those lines. And my daughter is 15. She just turned 15 last week. And so she runs her own business. So it's called Freshness in a Bottle. And it's in the Twin Cities area. It's a juice bar in downtown Stillwater. And she's doing fantastic with that. She's actually expanding the business and is going to actually open up a branch in St. Louis, Missouri. So that's fun. The other fun things that are happening with her is that she is a competitive swimmer. And this quarter, she's actually on the water polo team at school. So super fun. For me personally, I have started with a new company, and I am now a representative with New Skin. So New Skin is a company that is about health and beauty. And so they offer a great number of supplements, which I am particularly enjoying. I find that I feel much healthier. I take vitamins every single day, but then I'm also taking this supplement called New Biome. It's to really help with your gut health, and I feel like it's really helped me lose some bloat. My pants are definitely fitting better, which is awesome. I've also lost 5 pounds in the past week. I have really focused on my health, my eating, and I've started exercising again, which I haven't done for 7 years. So that's exciting for me. That's a really great company, and it's very supportive of women, run by very, very, very strong women. My team is, and I'm so appreciative to be a part of that team. So again, if you're interested in learning any more about some of the products that we're offering, my hair, my skin, I feel is so much better because of some of the products that I'm using. So if you're interested in learning about any of that, make sure you turn over to Farm Girl Fab, and we'll put the socials on a post so that you know exactly where to go. But I would love if you would continue on with me, my journey. I want for that page to be more social. I love interacting with women, with people. And so I really want that to be a community where there's a lot of interaction and support of each other. We will not deal with people that are unsupportive, honestly. So these guys use hay. The hay that they use is orchard grass hay. Occasionally they'll get some alfalfa, but these guys do best with orchard grass hay. That has a lot of the nutrients. What's going on, Chi Chi? Are you upset that don't have extra food for you? So the hay that we use is orchard grass hay. We get high quality hay. My hay order is due for the year of 2025, which means payments due up front, which is always fun. So I'll be putting that in this month for sure. And yeah, so I'm taking supplements, and one of the drinks that I'm taking has alfalfa in it. And I just thought that was so interesting because alfalfa is a hay, and that's what we provide to give to these ladies. And they love it. So they primarily get orchard grass, like I said, but occasionally they do get alfalfa. So now I feel like I'm at one with an alpaca. Look at Aggie over there. Isn't she so cute? She's just laying down, chilling out. Everybody's enjoying the sun. The sun is so good for you, right? It's good for your soul. Makes everybody happy. Behind her is Tilly. So Tilly is what we call a multi. So she actually has 3 different colors in her. So she has a brown, she has black, and then obviously the white, which we can see very nicely. She went away and got pregnant. She went to what we call summer camp. And at summer camp, she came back with a baby in her belly. And we're super excited about that baby. The man she got pregnant with, the guy she got pregnant with, has spots. I'm super interested to see what happens with her baby. They can only have one baby at a time. So the baby, Tilly has had 2 babies so far, and they've both looked very similar to her, very striking to her, and multicolored. I'm hoping we can add some spots. I would love to have some spots. Interestingly, up here we have Kix. So Kix is Tilly's mom. So, yep, so that's Tilly's mama.
Is she the one whining?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Kix is whining. I don't know why she's whining. Maybe she's wondering why we're paying attention to her daughter and not her. I don't know. But Tilly is striking. We used to call her Silly Tilly. As she's gotten a little bit older, she's lost her silliness, but she's definitely a farm favorite here.
Keggers says it's a nice day in Wisconsin today.
It is a beautiful day in Wisconsin. This is why we put up with the winter, so we can have days like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so that it doesn't get so awfully hot in the summer. But this winter has been particularly brutal. It got up to, I think we had like 11 polar vortexes, which is way too many. So it was super duper duper cold. In fact, it got so cold that the house that I live in, that was there whenever I purchased this property, has geothermal, which means that it doesn't have a traditional furnace in it. So it takes, there's tubes that run underneath of the ground that are filled with water, and they heat up to the temperature underneath the ground, and that's how I get my heat. I don't 100% understand how it works, but anyway, it's supposed to be more efficient. It's supposed to be better for the environment and cheaper. Well, let me just tell you, it got so cold here that the pipes froze, that the pipes underneath of the ground froze. And so there is no backup heating system in that house. And so the house has been around 55 degrees. I noticed this morning it finally got up to 60. So yay, that means we've got to definitely be entering spring, right? Whenever the house can get up to 60. It got so cold that some of the pipes, there was in-floor heat in the bathrooms, and one of the pipes broke because it got so cold. So we'll have a little bit of cleanup to do. That's kind of what we do up here in the north, right? So you spend all summer preparing for the winter, and then in the spring you fix all the damage that was caused by the harsh winters. But the weather when it's nice is gorgeous. It's just you have to put up with the other stuff.
There's 5 people in here right now.
All right. Well, I think we're going to call it good. All right. Have a great day.
Okay.